the Baja 1000 is always the big one.
The Baja 1000 to me is a massive endurance race, a test of wills.
Oh, being down here at the Baja 1000 is one of the greatest experiences, you know, anyone can have.
It's a very special event, something that we're gonna definitely look back on for many years, and the stories that we're gonna get through these races is just, you can't replace those. You can't get those anywhere else.
It's beautiful, it's rugged, it's everything you want to test your mettle, and so you come down here to do that.
We started this team a little over a year ago. Been slowly building, getting faster, more comfortable. We have great equipment.
The truck is amazing. I mean, the amount of abuse you can dish out. The big thing too, I would add to that, is that our team is coming together and gelling. I would say Sean's driving style is just super smooth. He's a talented short course guy. Grew up in the business and really knows where to place the vehicle.
Every now and then you gotta hang it out there. I'm always up for that, but I like to think that I'm a pretty smooth, consistent guy. Steve-O's driving, on the other hand, Steve-O's fast. He's incredibly fast, and but our driving styles are very different. Steve-O is fully committed to the full send the whole entire time. That's what we love about him. He's no hold back. He's not here to make friends. He's not here to play games. He's here to go out and win races and kick ass. And I love that about him. And he wants that for all of us as a team.
We're not coming down here for finishes and, you know, moral victories. We want results for sure. We're competitive guys, and we're always out to get on the podium and ultimately to win a race. So.
We're qualifying for the Baja 1000. Sean and I are just gonna try to get out there and get it towards the top, podium position hopefully.
Goal is to, one, don't put it on its lid, and two, get top 3, try and get us a good clean starting position. So as far forward as we could start, the better.
So Sean qualified for us. There's tons of confusion around the course. Made a mistake on his sight lap, and of course, no one corrected him. He did the exact same lap on his hot lap.
And we got done with the qualifying loop, and we got a 10-second penalty for missing a corner. I asked my navigator, I'm like, did we miss a corner that we didn't do on the sight lap? And he's like, no, we missed a corner that we had made on our sight lap, and we had to turn around because we thought that's what the course was. Wasn't marked very well, and there was a couple other guys got lost too. Yeah, we got docked 10 seconds, which is rightfully so. We missed a corner. It is what it is, but it's all good.
So we got pushed down to second, which is still a fantastic qualifying position.
Kyle Jurgensen is starting right in front of us. He was one of the guys we were worried about in qualifying. We knew he was going to be up there. He's an extremely talented driver. I'm just going to try and latch onto his dust and not be in it, but be right behind it and capitalize if they have any issues.
So start it off, do basically to race mile 420. I'll take over after that and get it to the finish.
Get the truck to Steve-O in a top 3 position is my goal. My best friend for the last 30 years of my life is my co-rider now and has been for the last year.
I didn't think it was going to be this intense signing up for this. I'm like, yeah, you just sit in the passenger seat and tell them to go left or right.
Some people can handle it. Some people puke all over themselves. Some people think they're going to die the entire time. And Jared, he just locks in and buckles down, and he's on point the whole time.
You just got to have full trust in each other. I mean, the driver's crazy as well, don't get me wrong. But the co-driver, for having that much trust in telling him what to do and him doing it, that takes a special person.
I think this class is extremely difficult. There's so many fast guys out there. It's hard, and the equipment's so equal. That's the other crazy thing. So the top 10, 15 guys all have really, really good equipment, and it's just kind of a toss-up of who can keep it together the whole time. We'll go 400 miles, and there's gonna be 5 or 10 of us within 5 minutes of each other. It just never really breaks away.
At a race mile 100, Sean hit a rock in a rut and tipped the truck on its side. I don't even call that a roll, that's a tip over. When he hit the rock in the rut, it fractured his thumb or his wrist. I made the decision to have Jared get the truck from Sean's accident to race mile 210 while I was en route to get over to the pit. Great guy, totally trust him, and I was like, Jared, get in there and drive it, you got this. He was super stoked about that. I don't think he wanted to get out. think he was disappointed to see me there. In fact, he said that if it was anybody else, he wasn't getting out of the driver's seat. When he saw me standing there, he knew he had to get out. The good news was Jared moved over into the co-driver's seat, which he had done with Sean a ton, and he had pre-ran that whole section, so he knew it very well, and they had the course notes. I got in, and Jared and I went to work. Really worked well together. We just went to work, did our turns, he read the notes, and I drove the truck. You come up on another vehicle, they're holding you up, you're hitting the siren, they know you're there, and they won't get out of the way. But if they know you're there and they still don't get out of the way, in my opinion, then you have the right to nerf them. And that's what happened, basically. Play nice. We're racing, we're all competitive guys. I want to say I play fair. Like, I've been nerfed, and my co-driver at the Baja 400, he was upset that we had been nerfed. I said, dude, that's part of racing. You know, that dude, the guy behind us was faster. That's part of it. Is that playing nice? I don't know. He's playing fair. Racing at night in Baja is different, but in a lot of ways I like it. It's just kind of serene at night, and you're just in the course. You don't have perspective of the mountains around you and the ability to read terrain like you would during the day. So I do enjoy the aspect of night racing. I don't even know that I'm really that much slower at night. They say everyone drives slower at night. Fred's tractor trail has been an Achilles of our team for some time. I drove it through there, never have seen that before. So at race mile 420, I come into the pit there where I was originally slated to get in. My original co-driver, Preston Schmidt, got in. They replaced a brake caliper, 2 tires, fuel, and we were on our way.
Steve-O and Preston are in the truck right now, and we're headed north up to San Felipe area just to really follow. We probably can't keep up with them, but we're going to follow them along. So, you know, Sean hit a rock. I don't know what mile marker, but hit a rock, ripped the steering wheel out of his hand and broke his wrist. So he limped it over to us at 75-ish. Then he got out. Jared just never drove a truck before. Stinking wheeled it badass all the way to 211 where our first pit was. Steve-O got in there. Jared got in the passenger seat. Austin that works on it got out. And they just been, man, clipping off people. So it's just, I think a lot of people went down between like 315 and 370-ish.
manage all the ups and downs, the highs and lows. There's things that go wrong, and you just have to be able to work through those problems and issues. Guy breaks his wrist. What are you gonna do? Figure it out. And that's part of the thing that makes Baja so incredible, because it gets you in that set where you have to be able to do that.
We are at the 2024 Baja 1000 finish line. Steve-O just raced like 660 miles or something, made it to the finish line. So yeah, we finished again. Glad we're here, and had some issues today, but we persevered and now we're home.
It wasn't too bad today. It was flawless on our side. Got in at pit 2 at 420 and made it all the way to finish. No flats, no issues, no scary moments. So it's an awesome ride. Steve did good. It's the first time I've ridden with him, so everyone's been warning me about him. But I don't know what they're talking about. They must not know how to guide him around. You gotta hold the reins just right, I guess.
The finish was the most emotional I've been, just because all the work we put in this year, and that was kind of the culmination, getting to the finish line.